in social media, sex is even a joke. People are laughing at all these things, you know?
What she said was, it's evil, it's bad, you're dirty. Yes. It's a dirty thing to do. Yes.
My panty fell.
What?
Kakuti.
Your panty fell, Jane.
Okay, do you know I was a tomboy in my life? I could go without it. Hey!
Hey guys, and welcome to KalekyeMumoLiveAndUncut, and it's all about sex, education, and misconceptions. And yes, we've been having this conversation from last week where we jumped into where we're actually learning about these things. And by the way, there's a game that we need to play. There's a game. You wait and see this whisper game, because the truth of the matter is simple. At the end of the day, what kind of information are we getting in bridal showers?
I mean, short of everything, people are going to watch porn.
What? At the bridal shower?
Short of everything. Because you're being brought live people performing.
Yes. I'm sorry. Hold on.
At what point did you stand up and walk away? Because you need to get out of
And please note, you contributed, yes. You contributed money
for this bridal shower.
For these people to come and perform.
That is
they even asked for volunteers. I was told people ask for volunteers.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that is just.
Okay, let's hang on.
No, it is not. Let me tell you. We sat with somebody who practically told us first they contribute for bridal showers.
Right.
We didn't in our time.
Yes.
People threw you a surprise.
Yes, exactly.
Friends and everything. And they would come into your house with potluck and everything.
Right.
The most you'd have is one of the elder ones or their sisters would talk to you about it.
Exactly.
I'm lucky to have an elder sister who planned mine with some friends. But now here you have, this person said, you've contributed, you've not been told what the program is, you've gone naively. Sure.
And your contribution in your head.
A gift like this, whatever it is, maybe the most you've done is a nice lingerie. You get there, now there are people who walk in. A chica dude. So when the person is explaining they're supposed to do this and do this, so Ebu show them.
They remove their clothes.
What do you mean your clothes?
No, wait, is it live? The one I've seen is a woman, like what Gertrude does.
Yeah.
Is demonstrating with another woman.
No, this is.
There's even sex therapists who are, presenting themselves in this town as sex therapists, and they come and show. What are you saying? It is to the point where it has now, there's this whole traditional element about teaching women about, what to do.
And pleasure.
And pleasure. Some people have taken it to another level.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking to myself, surely even if you come and have some gyrations there and you're hanging yourselves from chandeliers.
I was going to say that,
Others cheating out that you have to have the pole in your bedroom. What nonsense.
In Buruburu, you're living in some flats there.
Where they have a pole.
You guys have been married for long. Did you need the poles? I mean, your turned out just okay. What poles?
18 years married, I don't need no
First of all, put your husband there.
First and foremost, even construction are you doing?
Yeah, what beams are you supporting?
Please.
So these guys, because I mean, I've never attended one that got like that. Mine was the way you've described it, which is potluck, and we come and we have a good discussion, and we'll have bridal jokes and things like, which is okay. But then one of my friends told me that she went for one where again they had contributed thinking it would be like that, and this time it was, we don't want to have to cook in our home, so we can get a caterer, which is okay. And they contributed. Come with your gifts, everything is great. Then the sex therapist, you've called them, that's what they're calling themselves.
They're calling themselves sex therapists.
Comes and starts doing things to herself until she shoots.
She squats like
to the sky.
Yes.
And now you're told that is what you're supposed to do. So this bride to be is there like, what if I can't?
It's very traumatizing, honestly.
It's not only traumatizing
and disgusting. Because my pa left, because now she's like, what are they doing? She was out. Those who stayed out of curiosity were sprayed.
There is, first of all,
is this a shock to you?
I'm having a shock.
No,
what? I know women squat. I'm not going to go and squat
in front of people.
Yeah, and then why are we watching you do it? How is it helping us?
So they are helping themselves first.
Yeah.
And then of course you've been encouraged as a chick, you also have to have something that to idea yourself. So they have the sex objects that they want you to buy.
And let me
what? I'm sorry.
There's even okay.
They are going to sell you some sex objects.
Yes.
Those are the bridal showers.
And here's the thing about if you learn how to self-pleasure yourself in terms of masturbation and stuff, there's a type of orgasm that you can get that a guy might not give you.
Yeah.
That will become a problem when you get married.
Because then you'll be addicted to that thing you can't get from him.
You will have sex with your husband
And you're not
Looking for explosions, fireworks.
It's not coming.
Make you squat, and then you think something is wrong with him.
or
He's not doing me right.
No, it's not you because you've been doing it to yourself. If you get used to these things.
So you're putting pressure on him, like when I do it, or you're gonna keep it from him.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah,
one of the two.
I think I'm not right, but I think it's not right because you're busted. I don't know what you're gonna say when you're gonna be like,
Or you leave.
yes. Or you leave or look for someone else.
I'm having such a headache.
In fact, she said a very important point.
Yeah.
Where you're told that you need to try, before you can even settle down, try out some various ones. Because then you can understand yourself and how you're supposed to feel.
Isn't that a lie?
It's such a it's such a lie. Because what happens then? You keep comparing. Oh,
Number 17.
number 22. Or there's somebody who said on radio how many she has had.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus.
we've gotten there. Anyway, so you'll start comparing. Number 17 is not like my husband. Or my husband is not like number 12 or number 2. Then what?
Yeah, because you kind of ruin your life.
You're unhappy.
Yeah.
You're expecting too much from yourself or the other person.
Yeah.
Because again, that's how you can tell us. Not everybody squats.
No.
Not everybody. And it does not make you inadequate.
No, it does not.
Everyone believes when they lose their virginity.
Yes.
And even, I mean, I'm surprised on the Saturday Nation, I think a few years back, swinging clubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently we enter a house, all of us, leave our keys, and then I just come and pick in a key. Ooh, we've got M class, baby. We gonna have it tonight.
Yeah.
And whoever who have picked is the person I go to have.
Yes.
So
yes. Yes, it is.
Nairobi.
Yeah.
What am I as a mother? Would I want that for my child? That kind of lifestyle?
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want that for her. So why would I do it? And find someone who pleases me more than my husband. You're like to cheat. Then you really divide.
You're gone. Cheat? I'm gone.
I'm gone.
So from a doctor's perspective, what is wrong with this underwear versus wearing the cotton? Like, there are people who don't know, so maybe you can just inform them.
Cotton absorbs sweat. Naturally, we have all of us when you wear. By the end of the day, you normally feel as if your underwear is slightly wet.
Yes.
Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing's wrong with you. Mid-cycle, there's a discharge we get because of ovulation. Okay, so it's stringy, long. You see some white, like some non-cuddled milk compared to candidiasis, where I tell a patient you have a discharge. She tells you it looks like maziwa mala.
Yeah.
That's something is wrong. That's candidiasis thrush.
Yeah.
But if it's a stringy mid-cycle when you're ovulating, that's different. And even me, I'm not in mid-cycle right now, but by the time I get to my feel as if it's
because it's been a long day.
So you do have secretions that come out, and it's normal.
It's normal.
So they need to have a place to absorb.
All right.
So if you're wearing lace, first of all, lace doesn't absorb sweat. Polyester doesn't absorb sweat. Nylon. So and bacteria love moisture.
Yeah.
By the time you get home, it's gonna be a whole other story. Yeah. Even burning, the raw material burning in between your thighs. You find someone
when it's too tight, because I think Jane, you mentioned where some people like wearing very tight pants, tight that are too tight. Everything is tight.
And even I wear fitting underwear and I wear Spanx if I'm wearing a dress.
Yeah.
I want to jiggle.
Because you know.
I jiggle I got to keep it together.
Yeah, you can say.
Yes. So, but I make sure it's when I get home, take it off. I actually tell women, when you reach home, remove your underwear, sleep without underwear.
Yes, all my life. At least that's one thing I was told. We do not sleep with underwear.
That my mom was very clear.
Yeah, even my mom was clear of that.
Yes.
You're like my sister, she can't.
That's commando like.
Why not?
Maybe after some on a normal day.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll shower and wear a cotton one.
Why?
You watch it.
But it's cotton.
And then I love shorts. I love the two shorts. They're really light, very light cotton.
Yeah.
Underwear.
There's
not hunting.
Yes.
It's loose enough.
Kama tumefika wakati wa kutoa kila kitu
lakini uvae suruali.
Lazima tu
No, so you wear a boxer and you also wear an
No, I don't wear. It's
no. She means the shorts. It's those underwear shorts.
But you have your pants. Me, I have my cotton pants. You cannot stay without it unless it's lower because of other reasons, which we all know. That is another story. That's another story. Because again, you say, wait a minute. naenda kufast. That can be a bit
Alafu ukimaliza unavaa tena.
Ukimaliza unajua kuna ile unakimbianga huko bathroom because
cleaning.
It is important to pee. It's important to move my muscle here, you know, it pushes some things out.
Oh my God.
But don't go digging them out.
But then you don't go at you.
Okay, wait.
Shower head.
Me, I need help. I need help.
Don't douche sperms out.
You don't do shower head.
Don't do shower head until there.
Okay, hang on. Let's reel back selector kidogo.
Oh,
Kwa sahi
move
na mumenipoteza. Oh my God.
Back it up.
Buck it up a little bit. Okay, so we have agreed that the cotton is to absorb the sweat and the secretions because you are naturally going to have secretions. So,
I have a question.
I'll ask before I get there. Ask.
What is your say as a doctor or your advice about panty liners?
Yeah, that was also a good question for me.
If you're not having the discharge, leave them alone. You don't.
But you have a discharge.
But every day you feel.
Because remember now.
Yeah, so I don't know how to live without liners.
I don't either. That is part of my shopping. Like I have one. So
you wear them every day.
Kama daktari one a day.
So do you wear them every day?
Yeah.
Fika nyumbani out.
I don't.
I do.
I don't even think I can walk out of my house without.
I can't.
Oh, can I show
Plus
you? I have
extras.
them in my purse here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There's some days which are, of course, I'm being dramatic. Of course, like
I wear every day.
don't talk to me about ovulating because some of us are in another stage where here in a once in a year. Hey, anyway, too much info. But you feel even this line I want in the morning, I want to change my life.
Yeah.
I think she's making sure the material is cotton.
It is cotton. Okay, but what I wanted to understand is this, because you brought up something regarding how people clean themselves after they've had sex, and you're having sex when you're married. Thank you very much, because here we are team abstinence until married. Yes. So what is that process that you've just told me about douching and cleaning, and you've just finished, you have to pee? Why do you need to pee?
So women have a very short urethra.
Okay.
So bladder to the pipe that now from the bladder to the next when you pee, past urine, is called the urethra.
Okay.
So for women it's 4 centimeters.
Okay.
It's very short.
Okay.
The friction during intercourse does cause occasional some lacerations or abrasions, so a small infection can cause a UTI.
Okay.
But it's still very rare because the mucous membrane in the vulva is basically hardly, and really unless someone riding you like a horse.
Okay.
You know,
when you're dry.
What we know, or when you're dry.
Yeah.
So one is we encourage that you pee after sex. You do not need to clean the vagina after sex. Sperms are gonna come out on their own. The ones that are gonna swim up there and get up there.
They've already gone.
The ones that, of course, majority is gonna come out.
Yeah.
Because a man ejaculates between 2 to 7 mils of semen.
Yeah.
Right, that semen that now sperms plus all the other the liquid that forms semen. So you do not need to clean now. I've seen, women tell me like they're now buying those. People are buying those showers. Those, what are they called? The ones in Muslim homes.
Oh my.
The showers you always find.
With a bidet. With a bidet kind of little.
Yes.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
That is that one where
you can. Yeah.
Yes, but even when you ask Muslim women, they don't do that.
That's not what it's for.
Outside. But people are there pushing that thing inside.
You're not supposed to.
So you're not supposed to do that. Sperms are not harmful to you. We've seen very few cases where women have slight allergy to semen, whereby but I've read, not seen a hard case.
Yeah.
So you do not have to clean or douche sperms from your body.
Yeah.
Now, the ones I've had to do that, it is, we had sex, I have not protected myself, I didn't have contraception, so I was washing them out. You can still get pregnant. There's gonna be that one sperm that went to the gym.
Yeah, and that happened before. It happened before it was time to clean. I mean, I don't know why you would think.
I mean, you're a bit too late.
I mean, really, you should have just not had the sex anyway if you were,
interrupters, people have gotten pregnant.
Yeah.
So thinking that it's a method of contraception.
Even with condoms, people have gotten pregnant.
Yes, because before man ejaculates, there's still some fluid that he's emitting from the penis, which may have sperm. So I have seen a girl who was a virgin, as an examined hymen intact, and so she came with an ectopic pregnancy.
Wow.
And she said to me, "I've never had sex," and me, I believed her. The nurses are like, "Kakuti, check down there."
Yeah.
And she was actually, hymen was intact. But how do we get periods when you're 12 or 13 you're still a virgin?
Yeah.
Because they are perforations.
Yeah.
There's not be that one sperm that has in the gym.
Yeah. And so they were playing around and thought that we still didn't get there.
And
but
even one who was pregnant, I got debate, do we deliver by cesarean section? infection because she's never had penetrative sex but she got pregnant. It was a whole legal issue. I remember.
Really?
Because the parents are like, she's not had sex.
So how are you going to make?
Leave her down here.
Yeah.
What the people just listen to us, yes, and forget. But those are like that's very rare. By 17 years of working, that's like one case.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But the cases can arise.
So as you're saying, as moms, you have to tell them it's not just having penetrative sex.
It's the things you're doing. You're sitting on someone. You're doing. Did you what?
10,000 girls that happens.
We don't.
I used to tell me, do not use a boy's towel.
Hiya.
Don't use the towel.
Okay.
So I used to look at it and thinking, okay, that's at what point am I
that
using
is
the
a
towel?
misconception.
That's a
See, you
misconception.
use those ones. And I'm thinking, it's not like that.
You don't survive for long.
So you just, you have to sit there and
I can't.
not try not to listen, eh?
Yeah, of course, you have to pay attention and say yes, ma'am.
Do not, me, I'm a family, 4 boys. Do not pick your brother's towel.
And son is nearby.
And then nimetoka swimming. I mean,
honestly, we really need to be talked to.
We do need to have this conversation.
Some question marks. Sometimes we don't even have avenues to.
So speaking of question marks, we're going to have to play one game that will help us really get what this misconception and how we do not really listen or can't hear because we have blocked ourselves with other things that are going on. So ladies, allow us to play the whisper challenge.
What?
So it's going to be Jane versus Kalekye, Wabi versus Dr. Tindi, okay? And we're each gonna get an opportunity to play. While the other team is playing, please, you cannot comment or try to assist them because you'll be giving away points, okay? So we have to be strong, and you guys have to be strong. You have to be strong, contain, because we're those guys of talking out of turn. We know ourselves, we talk out of turn. We don't know. We don't have inside voices. My crew, no inside voice. No inside voice. So the game is simple. We're gonna get, our producer's gonna bring out some headphones, which are gonna be playing some nice old school music for you. As you try and understand what I'm telling you. You have to pay attention to my lips and get it right. Yes, your lip reading.
It's not my strength. We've lost.
Oh my God.
We've lost. Me and that was what? Ati, you can't even whisper to me. Ati. You can't even whisper to me. Now you want me to lip read.
Lip reading.
Anyway, the producer.
Guys talk like this.
Listen, it is crew. This is you guys who have chosen this game. So can you tell them that mumesema tutacheza?
You know that one? You don't do it like that, we're done. Ape parade.
Huh? Gay parade. Ape parade, gay ape.
Parade. She's playing my music.
Oh, that's your music.
Joro.
Also don't. Ready? Are you ready? Pressure cooker.
Huh?
Pressure cooker.
Oh, but I think you're supposed to not.
No, you can.
She can't hear anything.
No.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Yeah, because it's music. She can't hear
Let me try
me.
one more time.
Okay.
Don't listen, read her.
Read here. Pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker.
Well done. What were you hearing the first thing?
Pressure cooker. Pressure. Hook. Then I had hookah. And I thought it was a hookah because we're talking about sex. And I'm like, yeah. Hey, this is difficult. What?
You're not helping.
She cannot say hookah.
Okay.
No.
My brain hurts.
I can hear bye, but I can't hear anything bye.
No, who wrote these things?
Brain.
Produce.
Can you send that?
Brain.
I can't. I could see her mouth, then I could hear bye. The message.
Yeah, there's so many.
Exactly. Now it's your turn.
Wipe your pan.
Wipe your butt.
Now she thought about it. What she
your
was
pad.
reading.
Yes, pan.
Wipe your pad.
Pan.
Wipe your pan.
Yes.
Good.
Because your brain is trying to figure out.
To finish.
So-
to try and fill out.
Thank you. You can take the stuff. You can take the stuff. So guys, you can imagine. Look at this other one. How she's concentrating on the music.
I thought I could cheat by here.
You can't hear. They are noise cancellation.
Then you tell yourself, okay, you can assume what she's saying.
And that's the message. Because a lot of times we are being given a conversation, we're being told about sex education, and probably now you're like, these women, they're talking too much. But you're not listening to hear the message. You are like, I know this one, so you answer for yourself. And that's why it's important to pay attention to such conversation, because you really might hear something that you didn't know, and you might learn and understand a bit more. So back to our conversation. Thank you for playing the game, ladies. Well done.
You said something so interesting, and
Yeah.
my mind started running. You know, my mind runs more than I speak.
Okay, I know. You know. What have you thought?
It's natural to want to fill out
The blanks.
It is natural.
Yeah.
But now, because we're talking about this, and we really would want our daughters and our nieces to have the right information, why don't we have such a forum?
Yeah, we should have such a forum. Guys, would you be open to doing a forum like this, and we can go to schools and do conversations?
I have actually thought, and I think part of, you know, I did this thing called Woman Enough.
Yeah.
And one thing they were telling us guys, and even I did the journey with Jackie Thorough. One thing I think for me at my age was, I want to get married, husband. And she asked, so if he doesn't come, you don't get married, what's your purpose? What are you created for? And one thing I realized, and I was told by a woman from Woman Enough, said, you really have a passion for young people. Why are you not going to schools and talking to them?
Yeah.
And it's just me who said, giving excuses. But you know, the logistics, she just those are excuses.
Yeah.
You have a passion. There's one of our colleagues called Dr. Todi Mudo, Dr. Janet Givenji. She's go on Facebook, YouTube, Dr. Monta. She is out there talking to the youth.
Wow.
Giving them the right information in sharing, which I can't do.
Yeah.
And she speaks to the youth. I mean, she goes to Eastlands. Now, I was raised in South Beach, so I will not speak to a youth in Eastlands, to Telewana.
Yeah.
So she speaks to them and talking about sex, reproductive health, and all that.
That's
but
good.
these conversations started in school.
Yeah.
For example, there's a school we approached, and I said, let me go to school because it's near to where I stay. And speak to the principal and say, I'm a gynecologist. I want to speak to this girl to reproductive health. And it was, do not talk about sex.
And that's where my point was going to be next. We would love to do it, but most of the schools are protecting these children because apparently the parents, which goes back to when the government was trying to bring this thing, didn't want it to be done. Guys, would you be willing to have this tribe and myself, you know, come and give a forum? Would you attend, first of all? I would just hapo chini kwa comment section, put in your comment over there. We want to know if you feel that there's a need to have these conversations, because maybe, you know, we're talking to you and you're thinking, oh, mama, nini wanafanya hapa. Anyway, the show is about sex misconceptions, sex education, the misconceptions around it, and I have these amazing ladies with us who are just gonna keep giving more and more. The show is still going to go on, and you want to be here, so you have to make sure that you are subscribing. Yes, that you are clicking that button and making sure that you hear what we're talking about. And of course, if you want to tell us a thing or two about where you're watching us from, it's okay. You can do that too. But we are at the Highland Suites, which is located on Chania Avenue. And I thank these guys because I love their space. I love how they welcome us here. And of course, we will be back with another amazing segment of this series of sex education and misconceptions. Utajua ujui. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you catch KalekyeMumo Live and Uncut next week.